Loading's just got a bit slow. But hey ho, welcome ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages. Welcome to Redline Racing League Monday League. Yes, we are back for round 9 of the season at Hungary. And yes, we have 5 races left. And there's a bit of a championship changer as I'm joined by my fellow co-commentator, Mr. VSR himself, VSR RoscoArm. Ross, welcome.
Always, good evening. Great to be back commentating on RRL. That's a bit hard to say with not getting a tongue twist. But anyway, 19 drivers. Yes, like you mentioned, things have changed. Especially if you have watched the Germany race, which, I mean, if you have not seen it, go check it out because it was, certainly an entertaining last few laps. We would say, I probably would say, wouldn't you agree, Frizy?
Yeah. My God, those. I highly recommend you watching that race, but I also would want you to watch the last 5 laps of that Germany race.
At least.
Last 10 laps. The last 10 laps at least. But wow, oh wow. And we got a bit of an overcast here at Hungary, so might be potential for rain later on in qualifying. Who knows? As we don't know what the race is going to be, and we got half the field out, already, and some of them on the softs. We got B Dubstat on the softs, we got Edge on the softs, and we got Benny F1 on the softs. And I just noticed Jared is actually in the lobby racing, so
yes,
that just threw everything out. Because what happened was I think Jared left, but now he's back racing tonight. So I'm not sure if he's back as a reserve or what. But yes, let me actually, speaking of which, let me get that championship standings for you, unless Ross has it right now.
No, I don't actually, but one thing I can tell you, as Mitchie's told us, it is a dry race, unfortunately, so we're still awaiting a bit more wet weather in a race. We were actually speaking before race, hoping maybe I was hoping for maybe a little bit of weather to spice things up a bit, but not the case. We might have to wait till, I think, Belgium next week or one of the other races to get wet weather, but anyway.
Yes, as I do have the championship order, and I was actually correct. Jared has come back as a reserve, so he's no longer full-time. Dylan Ryan as our championship leader on 80, on 65. So I guess we kind of have a championship battle on our hands, despite what's happened. So we got Penske in 3rd, Deathbro in 4th, Hugo in 5th, Venom is now full-time 6th, Cricket and Ed is in 8th, Laggy in 9th, and Matt in 10th, followed by Benny, Mitchie, Conrad, Brazuca, Owens, Withers, Panish, Formula Fish, DT, and Max Mate, who is also full-time now, I believe. And the last 3 drivers still hasn't scored a point. So, Ross, what are you looking forward to about this race?
I don't actually know, to be honest here. As the first time set in RBHR Edge with a 19.2 on the soft compound tyres. Probably not quite the lap times this early on, but as Benny now supersedes him at a 19.0. But I don't know what to expect here from this racetrack. There's not too many passing opportunities, but I mean, the weather did play a bit of a factor on the Saturday race, if I'm not mistaken. And correct me, Frizzy, of course, you were driving. Late safety car drama there as well, somewhere along the line?
Yeah, there was kind of a late safety car on the Saturday league as Fish goes to the top of the ladder. And let's just say glitches and people need to learn how to drive I mean, under safety car, he just went stop in the middle of the track, and yeah, it's just not right.
Yeah.
As Mitchie is in P6 with a minute 20.8 lap time, and yeah, it's not right. It's not fair for everyone else, and yeah, just don't brake check everybody under safety car. But also the weather did play a bit of a role in that race as well, as you said. We went from dry to wet to dry. So yeah, there's a Red Bull that's gone far off. That's Matt Laggy goes to the top with an 18.366 on 2 lap old hards. So very nice lap there from the Lagster. Max Mate goes to the top with an 18.1. Who else? We got Bazooka sort of coming around the final corner. Well, he is now. So this looks like some people might be just testing their softs out, as Bazooka goes P5 with an 18.5. Forrest Elbow 57, or better known as Connor on straight, is in P7 on medium, so he might just retire.
Potentially. We'll wait. See, Penske's just jumped into 8th, 19.190 on softs. So
Dubstep goes P2 with an 18.2.
Yep.
So it's very close between I say the top 4. I think Vicious time might be not representational.
Nah.
Because he's actually on the softs. And even Matt, 2 lap old hards. Who was that? That was Panish. They moved up to 7th. We got. Let's see who else.
Oh, there's a Red Bull around.
I think that's Laggy. Yeah, it's Laggy. He's got a bit of wing damage. And he's got to drive the whole circuit and get back into that pit lane.
That is quite easily doable coming around turn 1 there. You could get your wing damage, but who else we got? There's a Ferrari.
Mitch, he did improve, but didn't move up any spots. Edge is about to start a lap. There's Penske. We've got a Renault coming around. It's Benny. But New Zealand Ryan, let's on board with New Zealand Ryan here, and let's see how he does his lap on the hard tyres.
Looks a good lap.
And across the line, it's 17.4. Well out from our championship leader, to Jared pulling out. Hugo's about to start a lap as well. A bit of controversy last week between this man and New Zealand Ryan at Germany. Do we hopefully that doesn't happen this week?
Fingers crossed. It doesn't happen. We want fair, clean racing, of course. We can get a little bit feisty from time to time, as we probably noticed in the Twitter chat last time out after Germany. So let's just hope we keep it clean for this time out. But yeah, wait to set a lap time. So it's Derek Kidd and Death Bro. Well, he had to set a lap time, but I think Hugo's just set fastest first sector time. So all running very wide. Coming out of turn 5. May have cost him a bit of time. Let's see, through 7, what is this, 8, 9, now the 10, through 11, where track limits will be very exploited around here, as he's actually invalidated.
And he just invalidated just now.
Commentators curse strikes again. I did say that part of the track was going to be big time extended, and that was my point proven there.
Matt in the third. Penske's about to start his on the hards. Verdon's in 12th with a 19-1, but he's in the pit lane going on to mediums. So I think there might be a couple of drivers here doing laps on the softs that hopefully want to be knocked down or knocked out of the top 10. Do you think they just got? Do they know something we don't know?
I don't know.
Even though Mitchie's come through and says it's going to be a dry race, it could be anything. Really, Penske's about to do a lap. Coming around the final corner, here comes Penske, as you better know now, it's Ambrose. Oh, Ambrose has done a spin. Coming in the final corner, still cruised to P10. Could have been so much more, but Ambrose now is in P10 and he's pulled off to Japan. The other flag sector 3, that's an Alpha getting out of the way. Set lap times. It's been a tough season for the Alpha boys, wouldn't you say?
Oh, well, yeah. Well, it started out well, to be fair, when Death Bro and Rissell were at the start of the season were teammates, because Rissel's gone back to a reserve driver, I believe. So it's just sort of gone a bit pear-shaped, I think, basically from basically say Australia onwards.
Yeah, it's been really, really hard luck for the two Alphas. When they kicked off the season well, as Hugo goes purple first sector, but you can't really tell because nice Codemasters. Derek Kidd's on a lap as well. Same with that laggy person. Oh yeah, Hugo's invalidated, but here comes Derek Kidd. Gone through the first sector with a 27.490. Laggy person on the softs as well, so he might be looking for a 2-stop. Or do you think the drivers on the softs, which are Laggy, Fish, Panic, Forrest Elbow, and even Jared, but I doubt Jared will come out, do you think they might be banking on an early safety car, as Forrest Elbow 57 is now retired?
Well, it's definitely a possibility. Safety cars definitely can breed safety cars. We definitely saw that in the Saturday League for sure, but it could play its role. I would be surprised there's a few guys going on softs. Oh, Laggy. Very sideways coming out of turn 13 there, and he's into the pits, so he's bailed out of that one. Just a little bit under 4 minutes
Derek
30 to go.
P7. Derek Kidd's in the P7 edge. He's about to start a lap on the mediums. So a lot of drivers on the mediums now, as you would expect.
Yep.
So we got just over a little bit 4 minutes and change. Rozzy, who is your man for pole position? Will it be Ryan, or can someone knock him off his perch?
Ooh. This is always a tricky one again with the pole positions. We don't know. if anybody could literally pull a lap time on the soft compounder tyres, but I think majority are going to be on the mediums, but I think for a change this week, I'm going to stick with Ryan. I think even though he's might not come out for a lap just as yet, but hopefully he comes out, I'm going to stick with him for my pole position. What about you, Flo?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But Jared's out on softs right now, as he's the only one doing the soft run now.
Okay.
Because Laggy is on the mediums. It won't be this man. RBHR Edge, he'll get pole position. I don't think he's that quick enough yet. But he's going to be the P3 with an 18.0, so about 6 tenths away from Ryan. Not a bad lap from Edge, but it's going to be some quick drivers behind him. But me for pole position, man, he got last week's pole sitter, New Zealand Venom.
Yes.
So he's in within a shout. He's in the 15 ahead of Mitchie. Ooh. What happened there? Oh, Benny. Benny. Ooh, that might be a bit... 140 Stewards, maybe.
I missed that one.
See, we got a Renault. Yeah, I think Benny just got ahead of someone.
Well, Dubstep's got wing damage. I don't know whether that was from somebody else, but he's done it himself.
I'm still racking my brain. Who's going to be pole? Jared's coming around the... not Jared's went wide. He's invalidated. So he won't be getting pole position. Bazooka's now retired. He's in 10th. Matt goes top with a 17.0.
Better be quick before
Mitchie
the tyres will fly again.
I'm going to say Venom. I'm going to say New Zealand Venom. He'll get back-to-back pole positions.
All right.
No, he won't, because Williams just caught up to him, and there goes Venom's lap. Well, that's just great.
Commentators curse strikes again.
His Fish goes in the 5th with an 18.0. About a full second behind Matt, though. But he does have enough time to do another lap if he chooses to.
On the front row for the time being. We've got a Williams. No, wrong Williams. Derek Kidd's on a fly. Renault.
Yeah. Renault Max. P2 17.0. Penske is now retired.
Oh, hello.
Hugo goes to the top of the 16.5. Let's forget about Mr. Hugo there. Panish in the 9th. I think Joe's just on laps for the sake of doing laps, really. Death Pro, I think he might be starting last. But he's got enough time to do another lap.
Well, I think Benny jumped into 3rd.
Benny's in the 3rd. Edge is in the 9th, I think, or he just stayed in 9th.
Where's
Ferrari?
No, Fish is Withers be next. No, he's invalidated. We're doing well.
No, be Derek Kidd. Derek Kidd's the next one. Matt's now retired.
Oh my God, Laggy with a big crash. Oh wow, that might have just cost New Zealand Venom his lap time there, maybe.
Here comes Derek Kidd around the final corner. Here he comes into P5. Derek Kidd with a 17.2 on the medium tyres. Looks like Hugo. Ryan has invalidated his lap, so he won't be getting pole position.
Max is in. What about Jared? Can he spoil the party? No. That just answered my question.
Here comes New Zealand Venom. He's still pushing on with his lap time. Around the final corner. Here it comes with us. Across the line in 17th. Jared in 18th. with Venom into P7.
Oh,
And
wow.
there's a big crash.
I think a tire just went flying.
Yeah. And I caught that.
Yes, I think so did
you.
I.
Penich is now retired.
Just waiting on Max to
Right,
retire.
yep.
There we go.
Yep, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Adeline Hugo with a stonking 16.542 takes pole position here at Hungary, followed by a surprise P2 is that Matt 039. Ben in third, Max in fourth, Derek Kidd in fifth, Penske is in sixth, Venom in seventh, New Zealand riding in eighth, starting on the hard tyres, which not be such a bad idea. Mitchie in ninth, Fish in 10th, followed by Edge, Panish, Dubstep, Laggy, Brazuca, Forest Elbow, Withers, Jared, and Iron Death Pro batting out your 19 drivers, with Jared getting the Drunk Driver Award for a whopping 4.5 seconds behind the pole man. Well, that was certainly a surprise qualifying, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, a little bit. That really took me by surprise, to be honest. Obviously, like I said, I picked Ryan for pole, but that one failed. You almost had Venom as well, but he obviously, have to have been affected by his lap by Laggy with what occurred with that massive crash I caught of his. But it'll be interesting to see how the race pans out.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this race start now. That into turn one, it's not long, but it's not short either. It's like in the middle.
Yeah.
Especially if you're starting at the front. At the back, it feels so long, and you'll get that slipstream effect. But at the front, not that long of a run. As we get ready for the formation lap, as we have a look at the tyres, and let's see what the grid is on. So from P11 downwards, we've got Edge, Dubstep, Laggy, and Brazuca on the hards, and everyone else is on the mediums. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 drivers on the hards, which includes New Zealand Ryan in P8, and everyone else is on the mediums. So no one going the soft strategy of banking on an early safety car.
No.
So as we're doing in the formation lap, Ross, who is your race winner, surprise podium, and shocker of the race? Your surprise of the race.
A surprise of the race. Victory. I think I'm going to stick with Ryan. I know he's on hard competitive, but if he can just keep it clean out of the first couple of laps, not get caught up with any drama, I think he could win the race, considering on much different strategy. He could go longer in the race, and he'll be on the much quicker medium tyres later on. Surprise podium. I did see Dubstep had some decent pace, I think, on the Saturday league. Nearly won the race. So I'm going to say Dubstep for a surprise podium. And
Geez, that wouldn't be surprised. Third on the grid.
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. We never know. But I got to think of the other one. Usual.
Well, for me, race winner will be Max, mate. I think Max will win this race.
Okay.
And surprise podium will be Benny F1. So I reckon that the Renault boys will get on the podium tonight.
Okay.
I'll let you think of your surprise of the race.
It'll be a tricky
as we
one,
get ready for 5 red lights here at the Hungary ring.
We'll work it out during the race. We're all set.
Yeah. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Big hold. And it's lights out and away we go. I can't see. Oh, there we go. Is that match losing positions already? Benny's got off to a flyer. Benny's looking for a move on to Alan Hugo into turn 1. Gets the move done. Hope maybe. No. Penske's up in the P3. Here we go. Benny around the outside. Hugo gets the inside line. Around this long sweeping. Gets the move. Puts Hugo He's at the third, Max Mate's in the fourth, Matt's in the fifth, Derek Kidd's in the sixth, Ryan in the seventh, and in the eighth has lost a couple. NEF1 has moved up into the lead of the race ahead of Alan Hugo, coming to the first chicane in the middle sector where there's no way to overtake. Jared's in the 14th already, Brazilica's falling down, Forrest Elbows in the 19th. Here we go, Penske's holding back Max Mate. Hugo's chasing down. VSC's happening. And there's a VSC already.
Oh, okay, there's a bit of damage there. That'll be
good.
good.
It's a 5 second penalty for hitting DRC Jared. But what a start for Benny F1. Gets the move on to Alan Hugo into turn 3. Round the outside. What a move from the Renault driver.
There is surprising.
As we take a deep breath, what an opening 2 sectors that was.
Yeah, there had to be.
It's Jared and
had to be pit stops.
Drivers coming in the pits already. Green flag racing. Here we go. As the racing boys, about to say Force India, but the Racing Point boys double stacking. But with green flag racing, here we go. There goes Benny, shoots off into the distance, but Hugo's right there. Penske's not a now 29 here. He's just right there.
No, nice glitch.
Followed by Max Mate. So the Renault boys are sandwiching Hugo and Penske at the moment. As we go back on board with Benny F1 holding up Alan Hugo in the middle sector. We go on board with Hugo, Mr. Alan Hugo 04 right here. Ryan still down in P7 as RBHR Edge is now out of the pits onto hard compound tyres, so he might be looking to go to the end of the race or banking on that extra safety car. It looks like the Formula Fish looks at the move on Panish, as I see on the mini-map, doesn't get the move done. Mitchie's up in the 9th, Dubstep in the 10th.
Ryan's just jumped Derek Kidd for 6th.
Hugo sets the bus of the Grand Prix. I think DRS might be open this lap. There it is, DRS is enabled. Derek Kidd going side by side. Dubstep and Mitchie swapping positions. Death Brake sets the fast lap with a 20.5. So it looks like Hugo will be looking to make a move onto that front or pit straight using DRS, unless he can pass him in the middle sector, which is highly unlikely. Penske's already outside of 1 second. In P3 with Max Houndy and Matt's just right there as well. And Hugo gets a bit squirmy.
Played very cautiously through the second sector here because not really much passing opportunities. Well, maybe turn 12, but your best spots are probably end of turn 1 or turn 2, as Benny did on the opening lap.
Well, he went outside turn 3. The sweeping left
Oh yeah, well, it sort of started turn 2 into turn 3, that bit, you know.
Yeah. But as we complete lap 3 of 35 here, ladies and gentlemen, Benny F1's taking the race lead, but here comes Alan Hugo. I think he opens up the DRS, yes he does. Looking for a move into turn 1. He's gone for it. Benny's left the door open, giving him the room. Alan Hugo, we get a second helping of DRS. Here we go, side by side. Hugo, no. Benny's let Hugo have the race lead for now. Wait for that DRS so he can free pass him.
Ryan again's making moves. He's up in the 5th.
Alan
he's got
Hugo
a time
gets
penalty.
A 3-second time penalty. And I cut away from that, so I do apologise. Penske's holding up a train of what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. And Doug's not that far behind Derek Kidd either, so Venom gets a 3-second time penalty as Hugo's starting to pull. He's broken that 1 second barrier. Venom needs to get a move on as he's slowly got back into it now. It looks like Benny has the advantage in the middle sector while Hugo has the straight line speed on the straights, which is just mainly the front of the pit straight, really. But here we go. He completed 4 out of 35 onto lap 5. Benny does open DRS. That's not why telemetry didn't open up. So let's have a look. Oh, Hugo's got 90% and Jared's got like 60%. High 60s. Venom's made a move on. Is that Matt? 039 for P6. But Matt's coming back. Found the outside.
He's not done with yet. Not quite.
Yeah, cut back in on that slipstream. Save that DRS. There's DRC Jared. He's in 16th. That's the fastest lap of the race. Benny has 2 behind Hugo, so looks like Hugo's stepping up the pace. Yes, he was. He was in high modes. Yeah, so that will relieve the pressures. Penske Maxwell going off the track there. The back reading up like sector 1. I don't know what it is. Matt gets the 3-second time penalty.
No, missed that one. The Death and Fish have swapped positions. So Death's up into 11th place.
Mitch the 9th. In the 9th. Mitch the 10th, sorry. I said in the 9th. Derek Kidd's right there behind is that Matt. And it's 1.2 behind New Zealand Ryan. So that train has gradually gotten shorter and shorter. As we're on lap 6 here of 35. We've got 30 laps left. We've already had one BSC. As Foster Elbow 57 comes into the pit lane. I don't know what that's for. It might be some wing damage. I think it is. Yeah, it is wing damage. That's really unfortunate there from the most experienced man in the field here tonight. Foster Elbow going on the answer. He'll be going to the end of the race. Betty's 2.1 seconds behind Alan Hugo.
Yeah, those bottom guys, so they got front wing damage earlier. Oh, well, Edge, I think. I don't know whether it was Edge or Jared as yellow flags. Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, Panish just hit that curve in the middle sector just after the first sector time split. We go back on board with Maxman and Penske. Maxman down the inside, they can get the 3-second time penalty.
Oh, Max wide.
Max is in the third. Here comes Penske and Brian's waiting for these two to crash out.
Well, Max was in the Toro Rosso sandwich earlier, but now he's not. Penske does have the DRS. Ryan should maybe go for a move here. Maybe.
He goes a move on his teammate, gets the move done. Would he get one on Max as well?
Max was a little bit wide coming out of the corner there, but no, I don't think he'll go for it. Ooh, again, he's wide coming through turn 2.
And New Zealand Venom has actually joined this party.
Yep.
No, I can't talk today. Laggy is back into the pit lane. Ryan's just pounding on the Max mate in the middle sector. Benny's outside. Laggy Pez is now retired. He's retired in the pit lane. So that's really unfortunate for the red driver. So hopefully that doesn't bring out a safety car. But knowing Codemasters, it probably will.
Should be okay because he's done it in the pit lane. It's just other parts of the circuit where it just decides to come out randomly, like that virtual safety car earlier on as someone was going very wide, spoiling the track limits there. I think that might have been a Red Bull. Is that Matt? Oh, Venom, very wide.
Laggy's blue dot is actually still going, but it's actually stopped now. Finally, no, he's still going.
Should be parking it soon, hopefully. Yeah, I can see it on the mini map.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan up the inside. He's got the move.
Ryan into P3 already. Take him a little bit, but he's eventually got there. They can hound Benny, who's just nearly 4 seconds behind Hugo already. And with Hugo already getting a 3-second time penalty, if the race were to end right now, he'll still take that race win. With Max Mate now getting a 3-second time penalty. So it looks like the race might be decided on penalties once again as Lakey's left the session. Thank God no VSC or safety car has come out. Because usually that's what happens when people retire. A safety car usually comes out.
Yeah.
We've got an automatic battle on here for P3 between Ryan, Max, Penske, Venom, Isn't Matt, and Derek Kidd. He's just at the back end of this train. Dubstep's 3.3 behind Derek Kidd, so he needs to get a move on if he wants to catch up to this lot, really.
Again, Dubstep is
But
another one on the hards.
Yeah, I was going to say, Ryan is starting to pull away a little bit, but Max Mate's still within a DRS, but here comes New Zealand Venom. Down the inside of Ambrose.
Ooh, contact.
Contact, but Edge is now retired from the session. Will that trigger a safety car?
Virtual.
It's a VSC. It's a VSC as Edge is crashed out.
Between turns 4 and 5, yeah, there is.
Yeah,
Oh,
corner
sure.
of death.
Yep.
Or just beforehand, actually. So it's 2 VSCs, so no big safety yet. So everything's slowing down again. Max Mate, he's
A little
running.
breather, but we're back
Here we
racing
go, green
again.
flag racing. And the few cars might have did this safe VSC glitch where
Yes.
they went when it's red. And that seems to be a common theme in league racing.
Well, it's only if you're not the host. So, if in this case, if Ryan was to get over the, over the delta, then he would cop a drive-through penalty. But you can see Max is sort of, I don't know what he's maybe taking advantage or not, but he's right up the back of Ryan now.
I'd say he has, because he was not this close to New Zealand Ryan a lap ago.
No.
But with DRS open, he's even closer. Can't make the move into turn 1, but would he make it into turn 3? It's the second helmet of DRS in the slipstream, but no, Ryan's a bit too far ahead. Won't make that dive bomb just yet. Still lap 10, still early days, pretty much. As Penske's slowly catching up to New Zealand Venom as Jarvis finally got past Panish for 14th. Almost Fish 3-second time penalties in P12. Not a great start for both McLaren drivers who had 12th and 16th respectively.
Yep.
But he's in the battle between Dubstep and Mitchie. That 10th spot, so he might get a point.
Yeah, potential. I don't think the two in front, I don't believe have got penalties. Let me just have a quick look here. What's happening? Dubstep's got a warning, Mitchie's got 2 warnings, and Fish obviously without penalties. So
This Max Mate's just got that DRS. And Venom's pulled away from Ambrose, I should say.
Yeah,
as he's known these days.
yeah, it's going to take a while for that too.
And yes, I do realise we haven't made our third prediction yet, as there's been action everywhere.
Literally.
So the third prediction was, what is your shocker or race surprise? As Venom gets a 3-second time penalty, runs a little bit wide there. Nice, very nice helicopter shot I'm on with New Zealand Venom at the moment.
I got a different one. I got the with Matt at the moment, but anyway.
Yeah. For me, shocker, I would say, is I think shocker of the race will be Benny winning this race. There's no disrespect to Benny, but he hasn't, I think he's only scored a couple of points, and that were from the start of the season, first couple of rounds. He hasn't been on the podium, I don't think, or in the top 5. So if he wins the race, that would definitely be a shock of the race.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'd probably say Penske would be my shock of the race if he were to win from. I mean, he's been P6, I know, and he might not win. As here we go, battle here. Derek Kidd. Oh, there is contact.
there's contact. Derek came from a little bit too far back in my opinion.
Yeah.
As his number P10 is Mitchie and Fish is right there. So Derek Kidd's fighting is that Matt P7 who's finding himself in P11.
Yep.
Oh, it wasn't a great move from Derek Kidd. Should have waited for that second helping of DRS.
Yeah, probably should have been a little bit more patient there, but that's cost him 3 spots there. Now he's under attack from Formula Fish behind in that McLaren. Don't believe Derek's got any wing damage. It might have gotten away with that one, but yeah.
As Rumble New Zealand Ryan at the moment, overhead shot, chasing down Benny. Benny's falling off the pace a little bit. See, I think Benny might be just like saving. As Alan Hugo just shot off into the sunset.
Literally has. I think the mediums might be coming to the end of their lifespan. They can go a fair while, but here comes Ryan. Those hards will be working well now.
Yeah, those hards are coming into play. I think that's what Dubstep is hoping for right now.
Yep.
It's easy P9. They're 2.5 seconds behind Death Road. And both Alphas are at the point. First time in quite a while that has happened.
Yeah, Jared again.
Yeah, DRC Jared. At the moment, be racing pointless as Jared's the lone one, but he's also reserved. So points, reserve points, they go towards constructors, unfortunately. But Benny in P3 is falling back a little bit, and Max Mate's just right there. Looks like there's a good battle for 6 here between Ambrose, Matt, and Deathbro. There's also a battle for P10 between Mitchie, Derek Kidd, and Fish. So we'll keep an eye on all the battles as much as we can, as I'm streaming and Roscoe is recording.
Yep.
As well, so you'll get 2 different perspectives.
Yep, you will. Let's just have a look. We'll look firstly, because these two have had their fair share of battles throughout the whole season. Both Matt and Penske. I don't know what it is with these two. Maybe it's just because they're inter-team, you can say Red Bull family, that they're always near each other on the racetrack. Coming from a long way back. Derek Kidd is got by Mitchie.
That's an overtake from Derek Kidd. At 10th spot, so now he can chase up the beat Dubstep 23. But I think those hards are coming into their own as Ryan's 5.2 seconds behind Alan Hugo as he shot away from Benny in front of the yellow flag.
Oh, Derek Kidd.
It's Derek Kidd. Derek Kidd's retired.
And another virtual
BSC. So that's 3.
Yep, same spot as Edge.
Yep, same spot as Edge, unfortunately. Oh, boys. Too bad it wasn't the course one.
I'd pit if you're the leader. Yeah.
That would...
He goes in.
Well, he is pitting anyway.
I'd take full advantage of this. Renault's, I don't know,
Benny's
one of them. Well, you have to be one of them. You can't afford
in.
the double stack. Anyway, Venom's in as well.
And Benny's in. Matt's
Anybody?
in, Penske's in, Deathbro's in.
Yeah, anybody on mediums can take full advantage of this.
Hugo's out in P3.
Well, that's
and we're
perfect
going
timing.
green flag racing. That does put something before. Benny will come out in 5th, followed by Venom, Ambrose, Matt, Deathbro. There's Jared. Jared's up in the 9th, so Deathbro, Mitchie, Formula Fisher are in as well. Panish is coming in as well. Might be a bit too late for Panish, but I think those medium tyres aren't working for him. Which is unfortunate, as Withers is ahead of his teammates, but I think that might be short-lived as Brazuca's now in the 14th. We got what he with is that Matt 039. And Jared's right behind these two.
So we're checking.
So we've lost Laggy Person, Edge, and Jared Kidd.
Yeah, just double checking. Jared's, started on mediums and went on to another set of mediums, so he'll definitely have to pit again. Onto what tyre? I don't know at this point, as Max is in the lane now.
I think Max will be the biggest loser out of this.
We'll see. Benny's just coming down the front straight.
Well, actually, he might not be.
Venom as well. No, I think Venom's gone.
He stays ahead of... Yeah, I'd say he stays ahead of Penske and Matt. I think that's where he was. Or no, Venom was ahead of him, behind him. So Venom's actually done the undercut on Max mate there. Yeah, yes, he has.
Yes.
So Dubstep is in the third. Ryan is leading this race by 8.6 seconds. Hugo is in second, followed by Dubstep and Benny. Venom and Maxmate is your top 6, followed by Ambrose and Matt, falling a little bit behind Jared. I think Matt might have had a bit of a half spin.
Yes.
Jared's in the 8th, but he'll have to make another pit stop.
I was wondering what would happen to Matt there, because obviously Jared got by, but I didn't actually see what occurred there. So, yeah, Matt's into 9th. There's the two Ferraris.
3-second time penalty.
Two Ferraris are pretty close to each other here, but although on different strategies. Oh, okay, there's a bit of contact. And Mitchie gets through.
Mitchie will be fuming at the TV screen by not getting out of the way.
Yeah, well, we all know what Mitchie's like in the racing scene, that's for sure, if you've watched any of his videos in the past.
And one thing that Mitchie got fastest lap on the safety car last week as well. So
yes.
I had no idea how that happened.
No.
But it didn't come up on my screen, unfortunately. As Jared's hounding Ambrose at the moment.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how that
These
works.
mediums.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, Jared's hounding Ambrose. Those mediums are working well for Jared at the moment. They don't look like letting off at any point.
Oh, no, Mitchie's in the wall.
Oh, dear.
He's lost his
front wing. And he's got no wing. And there's a safety car. Big boy safety car. That is a safety car, ladies and gentlemen.
And he goes in again.
And he goes back in the lane. Oh, Ryan's missed a pit exit. He's behind the safety car.
Withers has got a drive through.
Ryan has pit on. Oh boy. Dubstep is in.
Benny stays out. Venom stays out. Max is in. Penske stays out. Jarrett, this will be perfect timing for him. Matt's in. Death is staying out. May as well take a gamble for some of these guys.
And stay out and catch up to the train. And then pit. Because you don't want to be a lap down behind the safety car. Jared's out in the hards. So we got Hugo on mediums. Venom also stayed out. Dubstep on mediums, Max on mediums. Is that Matt on mediums? Ruzika on another set of mediums. Mitchie on mediums with a front wing change. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. What will Ryan do? Will Ryan pit? He'll have.
I don't know. I honestly do not know what he does here. This has sort of screwed him a little bit here.
Yeah.
So you have to pit. Yeah.
Well, he's coming in. And Venom's coming in. Oh boy.
They might not lose too many spots, but yeah, the safety car's not fallen into their window big time.
Jared's back in the lane. Jared is back in the lane.
He'd be going back onto a set of
interesting.
mediums, I think, because he's done his one lap on the hards. I'd say he'd be going back to another set of mediums. Yes.
Yes, he is.
So he gets his two mandatory
Wow.
compounds out of the road.
Boris Urban stays out again. Surely he'll be coming in. She's back in the lane.
You don't mind that from Forest Elbow, possibly, but yeah, see what Mitchie does here.
He's gone back
to
on to the hards.
Yep.
He's gone back on the hards. So, okay, you might not think the meters might go for that long.
Hmm. So Ryan.
So we've got Benny back in P1.
Yep.
Hugo in second. Ambrose in third.
Oh, Withers has
Lefro
crashed.
in fourth. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Withers under the safety car. Anyway.
I was going to say Dubstep's in the fifth. Formula Fish is in the sixth here, ladies and gentlemen. While
Yeah.
Full Lap Old Hards. Smart play to go into the mediums right now. As the safety car will stay out until everybody's caught up. Max is in seventh, Ryan in in 11th. Who's your money on?
I don't know. I honestly do not have a clue at this stage. I have no idea. I think the reason safety car staying out a lap longer is because of Mitchie. But anyway.
Yeah. Oh boy. Fifth, I was going to say 16 laps left. This is our third safety car, or first big boy safety car. We've had two virtuals.
Hmm.
Mitch is back in the lane again.
Oh, God. I think he's making sure
What
he's
is he
done his
doing?
tyre compound. I think he already has anyway, but he's back on the mediums again. Let me have a look at this.
Oh,
Where's Mitchie? So, what did he start on mediums?
Sure.
Went to hards, went to mediums, went to hards, and now he's back on mediums. As Fish gets a penalty under safety car.
oh, wow. Oh. So I think Mitchie might catch up by the end when safety car comes in. It's pretty much all 15 drivers are right there. But hopefully Mitchie does catch up. They were lucky in that little S section. Mitchie's just gone past the first sector time split. So we've got mediums versus hards with Benny looking the way, followed by Hugo. There it is, safety car in this lap. Now I think Mitchie will be absolutely ropeable for coming in again.
As Mitchie's trying everything to catch up to the back of the grid.
Trying to catch up.
He might
I think
just...
he might just make Brazuca.
Tight. Depends on when Benny goes, I suppose.
Yeah.
Might just make
final
it.
corner now.
Here we go. We're back racing. Battles on for mediums v hards.
I mean, this is a great camera shot.
And Penske's dropped a spot already.
At the back. Here we
As
go.
here goes Hugo up the inside.
P3. Yeah, Hugo down the inside. That's medium. A better tyre wear.
Dubstep's on the move as well.
Yellow flag sector one already. Panic.
Lovely panic, yeah.
Max and Ryan. Max and Ryan going side by side here. Formula Fish is holding them both up. Ryan down the inside of Max. Oh my god. There's going to be a drama here again.
There's going to be dramas anywhere. Using a scafey pun as what Mitchie would always say. Mitchie's up.
Come through the middle first chicane. We're still on board with New Zealand Ryan. We'll go back on board with one death row. How I think Benny's already 1.2 seconds behind Mr. Hugo.
You say Hugo's going to be blazing away here.
Oh, Max, mate. Oh, let's get the move done on Former Fish, but here comes Ryan. Oh, they're going side by side. Oh, did not make it 3 wide. No,
no,
Ryan down the
we're not going
inside.
3 wide.
And Max is in the pit lane. So that was not worth watching, but he beat Dubstep on Death Row. Here we go, here gets set the bus up with a 19-0. Here we go down the inside, he gets, oh,
Then it
sends it.
Oh, contact.
High, baby. Here we go, Dubstep. Will he make the same move as Benny? No, he holds back. And Death Row survives again. Max and Panic both into the pit lane.
Ryan's all over the back of his teammate. He got by Formula Fish at turn 1. Oh, that's a bit risky.
Oh, Ambrose pushes out New Zealand Ryan. Oh, it's not great. He'll flag sector 2.
That's
Brazuca.
McLaren,
around.
sorry. Yep.
And Matt has also had a bit of an incident as well. But we're on board here with New Zealand Ryan. There's an automatic battle. Oh, I got that. Racing point of Jared went far, far away. Go back on board with Death Row. Here we go. Got round number 2 on the pit straight between Benny, Death Row and B Dubstep. Dubstep with a better tyre, obviously, with New Zealand Ryan now joining this party. Here goes, already got 3.3. DRS is now enabled. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. But DRS won't be until next lap.
Next lap.
Withers is back in the lane. Forrest
Fish is
Alba still
fighting
staying out
hard.
to the 6th. He goes big dubstep, bit of weaving. He sends it down the inside. Oh, brakes really good. Oh, here we go. Down the, he goes to the right. Dubstep down the outside. Here we go. Oh, because they're going 3 wide. What a shot he
Hold it through here. He can do it.
But Dubstep gets the move done on Death Row. As New Zealand Ryan hangs back. But here comes New Zealand Ryan again. We can send it down the inside. He tries. Oh,
no, not quite.
Contact. Lost a little bit of time there. Dubstep getting a bit flustered there. Probably excited that he made the move on Death Row. It's getting very exciting here, ladies and gentlemen. And we're on lap 23 of 35. Matt's made a move on Forest Elbow for P11. Mitch is back in the points on P10.
I don't know how
So
on earth
Mitchie
he's
popped
back in the
back
10. Ryan and Death are
Ryan
fighting.
down the inside gets the,
Oh, no, there's contact. Good save, Death.
Death Row holds on. Death Row holds on, but he's going to be under pressure from Ambrose.
Look at this.
Something I probably wouldn't say. He comes in from Venom on the Fish. Down the inside. Gets the move done. Here comes Jacket as well.
That grip should make it easy.
And yet Fish is just letting him go through. Dubstep is right there behind Betty F1. With New Zealand Ryan in P4. Death Rose 1.3 after that incident with New Zealand Ryan. My God, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be very exciting. The last 15 or so laps.
I tell you, Alan Hugo's just having a field day at the moment. He's 6 seconds clear. Unless the safety car comes out now, then he'll have this race won, I reckon. Oh, Dubstep getting very sideways coming through turn 11.
And he comes, New Zealand Ryan looking for the move, but he's not going to make it there. It's an all-money battle between Penske, Venom, Jack, and Former Fish, but we're on this battle for P2, as it is for the podium positions, but we'll get back down there very, very shortly. Venom, just a bit of time there to Penske, or Ambrose, I should say. Hugo sets the bus up with an 18-8 or 18-0, can't really see there. Oh, Venom gets squirmy. Here we go, you're back second, 1 and 2 and 3, or whatever it is.
Oh, wow, there's contact! And Venom's gone!
Oh, dear! Venom is... Oh dear!
Oh, my,
And
wow.
Venom's still spinning! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh,
Wowee. I might have missed the back end of that one, but did you catch him on Jazz Pricey?
Oh.
What happened?
I think I just missed the initial contact between Ambrose and New Zealand Venom, but we go back on board with New Zealand Ryan. God, there's so many game tag in this lobby, or in this race, I should say.
Yep.
As Death Bros caught up under the second barrel to New Zealand Ryan. Oh wow, that was not sure what made the contact between Ambrose and New Zealand Venom, but
Sector.
and Panish is retired, and
Virtual.
the BSC, so it's not a big boy, Panish is retired version. Something that's retired. Wow. Oh. What a safety car here too. Big. No, fourth one. We've had 3 virtuals and 1 big safety car.
Yep. Oh. We still got some laps to go here. I think, what was it, 10 laps to go. We're back racing again.
And here you guys got about 10-second gap to Benny F1. But Benny's undertaken by being upset, but can't make a move there yet. We go back on board with New Zealand Ryan. As Death Bro is sort of.
Oh, dubstep was sideways.
Oh.
He's lost the spot.
I don't know if Ryan cut the corner or not, or if that was a legitimate overtake, but well done to Ryan. And St. John's back into this fight as well, so we've got like a 6-car scrap on for P2. We go back on board with New Zealand Ryan here with the one that fractured tyre, and that could make all the difference really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Depending on how good your tyre wear, how good your tyres. He's back. He's in the P9.
Yeah, as here comes Ryan on fellow Kiwi.
It's about the Kiwis, but I think Benny's just letting through.
Yep.
Knowing the tyre difference, Benny on those 12-lap old hards with Ryan, 8 old lap mediums. So it looks like Ryan has about 9 seconds to catch up to here, or 6 seconds really, because Hugo does have that 3-second time penalty as well.
Yes.
So if Ryan can catch up 6 seconds to Hugo, who knows what can happen.
Let's have a check on the penalties situation here, but tell you, Alan Hugo, I'd be praying that he doesn't have a safety car in these last few laps, because that 9-second gap has helped him out big time. Well, it's, yeah, like you said, 6 seconds because of the penalty, obviously. Let's have a quick look at the race director. Just interrupt me if you see some battling happening, Frizy.
Oh, I'm on board with B Dubstep. The battle for P3 is still going on. It's between Benny, Dubstep, Def, and Jared. Max May gets a 3-second time penalty in P11, so that won't help him catch up. As Venom gets another 3-second time penalty. Oh, this drama everywhere.
Well, Jared and Death Bros, this will be close.
28.
These two had their fair share of spoils last time out of Germany. Oh, gives him a nudge.
Def cuts him off. Def cuts him off a little bit.
Yeah, Benny's doing a decent job at the moment. Let's have a quick look at the penalty. So Hugo, he's definitely got the 1 penalty. Ryan is on 2 warnings, so he's on the brink of a penalty. Benny has, well, just the 1 warning, but that doesn't count because it's the first lap. Dubstep has 2 warnings. Death Bro, 2 penalties. Jared has 2 warnings. Let me just check. Yeah, 2 warnings. So that's the battle. Oh, that's a bit close there.
Second time penalty. That was a wet for a move there. That wasn't on. That wasn't a dub.
No.
Really catching up to Hugo, and I think Hugo might have just won this race. As Ryan sets the fast lap with an 18.7 on 10-up old mediums. Matt and Mitchie are swapping positions for 9th and 10th, but DRS
Mitchie's made that easy.
F-Brake gets another 3-second time penalty, so that might put him probably just in 10th, maybe.
Well, yeah, podium I think is definitely out of the question for him. I think Dubstep's car's riding the curbs too well there at 6 and 7. I think it's... Oh, Jared up the inside! Not quite.
I was going to say we're going to be in frantics last 6 laps, but looks like it's already started. Defro locks up, they invites Jared down the inside, but Defro will have the inside for the last corner. But Jared gets a better exit and a better run. A little bit squirmy.
He's trying everything he can to get past Deathbro. Well, this is going to send it up the inside. He does. Into turn 1. Still going.
Looks like Deathbro's still there.
Oh, there's more contact.
Contact, but
he's got through.
The move done just.
Just have a quick look again.
Jared gets a 3-second time penalty. And Ambrose are swapping positions. But I think Matt is out of that move. And there's Formula Fish right there for the taking for Ambrose. Go back on board with B Dubstep. Yeah, Hugo's got 10.5 second gap to New Zealand Ryan. I think Ryan is happy for P2 at the moment. I think that this will extend his championship lead over B Dubstep, who's in fact in P2. But with that 3-second time penalty, he might get them murdered.
Well, it might not be. Well, Benny's basically just got to stick where he is, and he'll get a podium, I think, is basic. Because Dubstep's got a penalty, Jared's got a penalty, and Death has got too many penalties for me to handle. So,
Jared getting ever so close to that Mercedes.
Just keep those guys behind.
Will not be saying get Max Mate makes the move on Mitchie for P10. I was going to say Bonner wouldn't say get in there, Lewis.
No, I don't think so.
At this present time. But oh my God, they're really pushing each other coming up the hill. Here we come at the corner of Death. If he cuts that, curb. But Jared down the inside.
That's not really a passing spot.
Get the move done. Oh,
sideways off the exit.
On the exit. Formula Fish is 5.5 seconds.
Oh, again.
4.9 seconds behind Deathbray. Needs to hurry up and catch up to this pack if he wants to gain a few more positions. As there's a battle between 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Mitchie gets a 3-second time penalty, so that won't help him get a single championship point. Needs to overtake Max Mate.
Considering he extended track limits, and again, Penske and Matt are going at it again for 8th and 9th. If anything, if these two keep fighting, Max will be in this battle very soon, if not now.
Oh, Jared down the inside of Dubstep. Oh, gee, he's got the move. But he can beat Dubstep around the outside of turn 3. Can he get it done like Benny? Oh my God, there's going to be a drama here. No, they both hold on. But Joe's up at the P4. Oh, there's a big corner cut there from that Mercedes. We'll definitely have a big warning right there. If the race will end like this, I think Joe will be ahead of the B Dubstep because the most amount of penalties with one each. But here comes Garcia Jared. We've got 4 racing laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 32 and 35 as Hugo is coming around the final corner right now to start lap 33. And there's a battle off between 14th and 15th between Lewis and
Benny.
Elba, but I don't expect it to be long. But here comes Jared. Around the outside, no.
Wow, very sideways again.
For the front straight.
So there's Benny in time.
Defro's gone for a spin. Defro's spun. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's really, jeez.
Thank God ghosting is on. Thank God ghosting is on. It says Jared and Benny fighting it out for third. And there is contact.
Benny puts Jared up. Dubstep's just right there, waiting for these two to crash. And looks like it will happen. Just licking his lips, I should say, not chips. But here comes Jared coming up the hill.
Oh, he's done the switch back.
Benny inside.
Benny's going to fight hard. I don't blame him.
Mac gets a 3-second time penalty. That won't do him any good.
Contact for the chicane.
Oh man, this is just great camera work there, Coach Masters. I mean, we want to start on board. But here we go, we're on board with DRC Jared right now. Followed by B Dubstep. We're going to lock on board with B Dubstep's POV. This is going to be very, very feisty to the very end as Hugo sits the fast lap of the rest with an 18.5 starts lap 34.35. We have 2 racing laps here, ladies and gentlemen. And the fight is well and truly on, but Benny has the upper hand because he has no penalties. Jared and Dubstep do. Fish is 4.2 behind Dubstep, so he might be out of moving up positions.
This will be really close. Benny's going to have to cover late, will he? No, he doesn't.
Jared sends it down the inside.
Oh, he's done some switch back.
But Jared will have the DRS. Here we go. Will Benny make the same move twice in one race? No. He holds back. He holds back. So we did 2 laps to get onto that podium. Oh, jeez. They're making an all-Kiwi podium too, by the way, with Hugo Ryan, 1 and 2. Jared's a bit squirmy.
These will be coming to the end of their life, I would think. But if just Benny's just going to keep within 3 seconds and he's got the podium.
There's a 6-car scrap on. And Dubstep gets another 3-second time penalty. So he'll be out of contention.
Yep, that's him gone.
Benny's already 1 second behind as we're on the last lap here, ladies and gentlemen. Hugo has a 12.5 second gap over New Zealand Ryan.
Oh no, Benny!
Oh, crashed!
No, Benny!
Oh no! Oh dear!
There goes the podium. He's going to have to put up with front wing damage for the rest of this lap. As Fish and Matt, I think, are battling for 6th and 7th. Matt, late dive bomb!
Matt down the inside. He's got another help with the DRS. Fish is fighting for that P6. I don't know how many penalties each of them have.
Well, who cares? We'll have to wait and see.
Inside.
Oh, contact.
He is coming towards the final sector. As I'll see on the track, man, but watching this battle at the moment, we're going on to Hugo, watching him cross the finishing line. Maxwell gets another 3-second time penalty, so he'll be probably outside the points. As Maxwell's coming around the final, not Maxwell, Hugo is coming around the final corner, so back on board with Hugo. Here we go, here is your race winner for round number 9 here at the Hungary ring. And it's Alan Hugo. And we go back on board with Max and Matt. Oh,
Benny's dropping!
Oh,
yeah, Benny's dropping like a fly.
P2.
And Max.
P8. This is absolutely disaster for the Renault driver. DRC driver coming across the line.
Oh,
P3.
Penske.
Dubstep P4.
Oh, there's contact between Penske and Mitchie to the line. This is going to be close. Mitchie's got Benny. Oh no, because of penalties, yeah.
Yeah, penalties. So the race order is Hugo from Ryan. Jared gets P3, Indian set 4th, Benny's in 5th, Ambrose is in 6th, Matt is in 7th, Fish in 8th. So that's on the Fish's first points of the season. So congrats to him. Max Matt in 9th.
Yeah.
Death Bro is in 10th, followed by Venom and Mitchie. Looks like Brazuca will finish in 13th. Forest Elbow in 14th. And Withers has gone for a drift.
So he drifting on the final lap.
So Withers,
You've joined the car crash scene.
and Withers finishes in P15. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh.
What a race here, ladies and gentlemen. I asked for a boring race and we get this.
You should say it more often, Pricey. We might get this more often.
Oh,
And we got Belgium next week, so that'll
I
be...
ain't scared. Oh dear, yeah, Belgium is next week. unless something happens during the week, but we don't know yet.
We don't know.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, what can you say? What can you say from that race? The usual race order with Hugo taking your race win, followed by New Zealand Ryan. Jared is in third, Dubstep is in fourth, Benny fifth, Ambrose is in sixth, Matt in seventh, formerly Fisher now, so his first points of the season. Max in ninth, Death Bro in 10th, followed by Venom, Mitchie, Brazuka, Forest Elbow, Withers. The DNF is a Panish, Derek Kidd, Edge, and that laggy person. Wow. That's all I've got.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was thoroughly entertaining. Caruso race in F1 and just that gets wing damage. Oh, that is really, really unfortunate from the Renault driver. But Renault gets double points. Alpha gets double points, finishing positions, I think, for the first time since Australia with a 110. Ross, who's your driver of the day?
Oh, I honestly do not know. I'm thinking of splitting it here between. I think I couldn't pick it. I mean, yes, Benny had that last lap. Oh, you know, on the second to last lap with that losing the back end. He probably would have had a podium had he not done that. But I have to split it between both Benny and DRC Jared. I mean, Jared did come from the back of the grid, got up on the podium. Probably didn't expect to be with 3 pit stops, but I have to split it between both Jared and Benny for this one. But what about you, Frizy?
Yeah, I think Jared is now a reserve driver, which is really unfortunate because I was looking forward to that championship battle between Jared and New Zealand Ryan, but yeah, unfortunately Jared moved himself down to reserve. As Jared's in the chat going, racing point slaps. New Zealand Ryan did actually improve his championship lead over B Dubstep. I was thinking I was going to give it to Benny if it went for that crash.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll give it to Jared. 18th to 3rd. What more can you do?
Yeah.
As I've been kicked from the session.
So have I.
Thanks, Ryan. But yeah, as always, I'll leave the championship standings at the end. Yeah, I'll leave both drivers and constructors. And next week we're at Belgium at Spa, so that's going to be probably another entertaining race. Actually, the next 2 races are going to be entertaining, I must say. We've got Belgium, but then we've got Monza. So,
yes.
The next 2 are going to be thoroughly entertaining, I must say. But that is it from me tonight and my co-commentator, VSR RoscoArm. We'll see you next week for the Belgium Grand Prix, and tune in tomorrow night for Redline Racing League V8 Banter Cars.
Yes.
I can't remember where it's at, but yeah, tune in tomorrow.
Nürburgring, I think it is. Let me double check.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's at Nürburgring.
Yeah,
so
Nürburgring.
Please tune in tomorrow night on the 28th of April. And subscribe to the Redline Racing League YouTube channel because that will be going up straight away, hopefully, once Matt does the standings. So yeah, until next week at Belgium, it is goodbye. We'll see you all then next time.
See ya.